So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Pete.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olise to Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Gerrard. Bruno Fernandes. Has a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Costa Curta. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Gerrard, the man we've all come to watch. And it's Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Yamal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that was very necessary. Oh, that's neat. Drilled in low. Cleared away. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Belletti.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bruno Fernandes. That has been slung wide. And Bardakcha. And here's Gerrard. And here's Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. Rice. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. There's the hit! And he's done it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Goal scorer, number 26, Davids.
And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Lovely feet. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Gerrard receives it in a good position here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Messi. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. And it's Belletti. That's a lovely pass. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was
Gerrard.
71,898.
Davids looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Messi. Wilshere, who does have an assist to his name. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Rice. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Spread out to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! And he's Mbappe! And the lead stays intact, just.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Yamal. Number 6, Gerrard. Number 22, Bruno Fernandes.
Up for a header!
Coming on the field.
So close to drawing level.
Dixon appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
De Bruyne.
What a throw in. Messi. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, what a ball! He's had a shot! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 30, Lionel Messi.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Messi! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Clips it so gently. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Van Nistelrooy! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he put it away? Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Lobbed in behind. Now that's well seen too. Griezmann is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Goulet. Davids spots it and intercepts. That looks a good ball through. Saliba cuts out the pass. Deftly away. He's played him through. And that has put paid to that. Cafu. Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckenbauer gets it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's just a little long. And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half. De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. It's a sweet ball, that. And that could set him on his way. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Goulet. No, again, there's no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they've got rid. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he's Van Nistelrooy! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
The attendance for this
Gently
match
done.
was 70,987.
And he's intervened well there. Oh no, what has happened here? Messi! And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. And played right into his path. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Griezmann. And he's picked out the run. And here's Neymar. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Van Nistelrooy. That has been cut short. That is a great pick out. Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, really well played.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. The final 5 minutes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what has happened here? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Cleared away. And they're back on the ball again. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Koundé. And that has sent him sprawling. No foul, says the referee.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's De Bruyne. Nicely worked. And he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's come loose. Otto trying to keep this in. He's through here. Now it's Royce. It's a goal kick.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Belletti.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There've been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excelled.
Now the finish! And it's a goal! First blood drawn.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the chance for the header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. De Bruyne. Koundé. Koundé. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. He's had a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
After 38 minutes is number 23, Koundé.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Otto. Isak. In with a header! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Messi, a player. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Royce. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Isaac. And it's Royce. Roberto Carlos. And Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Belletti. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Great hit! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Isaac. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that is a good ball to... Shot a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 85.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change. Messi goes short.
Number 21.
There's the header!
Number 8.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And here's De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Hit Van Nistelrooy! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Beckenbauer clears it away.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 18.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think.
It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Van Nistelrooy claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Memorabilia from today's match is now
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fiddles it through. That's a decent clear. He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Van Nistelrooy finds himself offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space here, and the finish! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
After 17 minutes is number 8, Van Nistelrooy.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That'll be a throw. And it's Messi. Oh, it's Batistuta. Now the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
De Bruyne. And he's straight offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Davids. And it's De Bruyne. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Hits one! They've done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's had it nicked away. And that's been drilled in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's on his way! Just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lovely feet. And it's hoisted clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van Nistelrooy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Van Nistelrooy. De Bruyne. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
If you have a ticket.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing get. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's good running with the ball. Batistuta. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Nistelrooy. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Can he finish? Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
He can run onto that. Belletti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 7, Rafinha. Coming on to replace him is...
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Very nicely done. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 7.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's become a case of men against boys. Batistuta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lang! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 5. Number
Final
19.
checks on the touchline. A change about to
Coming on
occur.
the field, number 11. Phil Foden. Number
Belletti.
8. Federico Valverde.
Belletti to Messi. Looks to go up and over. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cucurella, and he skips past his man, chooses to go back, and the shot sticks it away.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
88 minutes is...
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Phil Foden.
Iraq grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And back to the goalkeeper.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Dijk. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. De Bruyne is flagged offside. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick announcement
Cristiano
today that
Ronaldo,
memorabilia
gleefully
from today's
reminding
match
us of
is
what a
now on
superb
sale
day
in the
he's had at the
stadium.
office. Your final thought? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Delivers across. And through to the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Darwin. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Neymar. Ferran Torres. Pressure coming in from all directions. Showing good feet. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a sharp pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
Gets his head to it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to clear it. Rice producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Cristiano Ronaldo. De Bruyne. Oh, what a climb! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to it.
Nunez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Nunez really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Davids, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks for the finish!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Saliba. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Nunez! Back when it goes. Has a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, such a clever touch. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Great hit! Goal!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
After 68 minutes is number 26, Davids.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Oh, great chance!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neymar. And here's Ferran Torres.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. Very much into the last knockings. David.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba with the clearance. And it's Belletti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Davids picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Hello everybody, and this
Your
is
final thoughts, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. Saka. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. So what can they make of this? Van Nistelrooy. And he's taking no chances there. Has a goal! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and it all came good.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Some good work on the right flank here. De Bruyne. And it's Belletti. Gets his pass away, and now the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Messi with the short one. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Can he get away here? Mbappe. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This time, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Belletti.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now Davids. De Bruyne. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Deftly away.
Belletti.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Here we go again then. Davids. Van Nistelrooy. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Van Nistelrooy. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a hit! Oh, extraordinary.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Saka. Van Dijk. Davids with a definite foul there. Rodri. And it's Messi. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the ball is out of play.
Belletti.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cristiano Ronaldo. He could be in here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Davids. Beckenbauer. And it's Belletti. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. He's picked his way through. He's got space in the area. Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. De Bruyne going full tilt down the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's heaved it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi's cross. Keeper's ball. And he was quick to react. Messi. The fullback is in acres of space here. And the shot! And it's there! And surely that settles it.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Pulisic coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Keeper sees it all the way.
2 added minutes has been
Belletti.
indicated.
Pulisic does really well to win the ball there. Fermin. Mbappe. Casillas deals with it effortlessly. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Davids simply refused to be outdone there. Nicely won. And Van Nistelrooy!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
So we're still where we started right now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Messi. He could be in here. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Belletti.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything.
Up he goes! He scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 29 minutes is number 8, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the ball's gone astray. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Davids.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, Van Nistelrooy! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Van Nistelrooy probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Robertson for Musiala. De Bruyne. That's been cut out, well played. Gently done. Davids.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckenbauer. Davids. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.